This is what a day off's all about. Punch up a nice little show, maybe punch up a movie. More importantly, playing some more games. We're all set up down here in the war room section of the man cave. And we'll be right back with some continuation of some great play of Mr. President. Alright then, we are going to continue here with some Mr. President. Oh, gotta put the old road show on pause. All good old boys ahead in the WBC. Whew. I need to, and I think they say they go on the cash they get from their channel, so boy, like the old Green Around the Gills crew says, must be rough. But, and as a matter of fact, we got some bad weather around here. I'm in construction. We've been rained out 2 to 3 days. It don't take no time for me to get my 40 hours, and I can get that in 3 days in a heartbeat, much less 4 days. But, oh, shoot. So it would be nice to head up there. I don't know, though. It takes them. I think they're driving, and they're in Indiana. It takes them 6 hours, they say. So it takes me 3 hours to get to Indiana, and then another 6, so it'd be a 9-10 hour drive, which ain't that bad. It'd be worth it to go to WBC, but I don't know about all the rooms and everything, and it's probably too late. Like I said, I'd probably want to take at least a couple $1,000, if not more. Ain't in my budget right now. So anyway, yeah, we're in the Poe channel. Not as bad as old Dan Pacanelli, but yeah. All right, let's see here. We're getting ready to move on with some Mr. President. And, wow, what a segment. Our last Ally Rogue Group Act segment. Well, our random rogue nation was North Korea. And it had a bunch of tension counters on it, which equaled bad news, disaster. And I'll tell you what, it was. We had 3 of them on there, 1 was a 2, so that didn't help matters much. So it's just a little bit of bad luck there, but keep those tensions down. It's just common sense. And, oh man, we got a war going on over there now. Luckily, we figured it all out, but it is all in the rules, like I said. When it comes to all that, you can go back here to the Supporting Allies in War section. Tells you all about it. So there you go. We did it right and intuitively. All right, we're moving on now. Smoke is settled, or dust is settled. The war is still going on, so that's not good. There was a chance to end it, though, because they are in the defending forces were winning, so which means North Korea was losing, and there was a chance they could end the war, but because their initial, I guess, attack failed. What a surprise! And yeah, but we missed that die roll too, so we'll have to move on. And we'll have another progress of war. I can see it coming up right here. Here you go. Now we'll start kicking these on in. Now that you got war, these progress of war steps. Right now, we're moving on from that step on our track here. Allied Rogue Groups Act down to UN Acts. So we have a UN Act segment. Maybe a little bit of help here on the war front, see if they can't go on and mediate or something. All right, let me see what goes on and what it entails for the UN action segment. All right, then the UN action segment. It says they will have a mandatory 4 actions each time you hit one of these markers. And one's humanitarian aid, you can read what goes on there. One's infrastructure aid, so on. One youth empowerment, and peace talks in a civil war. Then after that, we will have a U.S.-initiated UN actions, which is good. Oh, humanitarian aid, youth empowerment, arms control negotiations. All right, media slant and all the other good stuff. And of course, diral modifiers. Oh. All this stuff goes on here. We'll go ahead and read it through. Civil War resolution, broker peace chart. That's always good. That's what we're looking for. That's a civil war. I don't know if it's our war we got going on in the Korean Peninsula. What else we got here? Then we go on up. Okay. Just doing a little bit of reconnoitering. Also, updated the influence chart. You want to get those things down. That were game killers. You'll want to stay away from here. What does that say? Max Russian influence. Oh, okay. I was like, cool. Russia's back there. I was like, okay. We got a ways to go. I was like, ooh, we're all right next to it. No, that was China. That was right next to it. And something else. What was I looking at here? Oh, I did get these things all straightened out. My books hit them, but doing better than I thought. I had me at 40, but I was really at 46%. So that's not bad. Still, Legacy's up there. That's not taking too much of a hit yet. We're taking a couple blows, but it's still going. We're still in the right direction. What else was I wanting to say? I'm looking around on this board now that I know the board. It's pretty nice. You can look around here and just kind of get a grasp of things. Always, though, keep an eye on that Chinese. You can do updates on that every segment because it changes. So I think last time I even moved that Russian influence from 3 to gain from 3 to 4. You got influence there in Asia Pacific, Middle East, Eurozone, and Central South Asia. Be back with the UN action segment. Alright, the UN will attempt humanitarian aid, and what they're just doing in a game mechanic is alleviating one regional crisis level, and you pick the one with the highest. Unfortunately, we got 4 of them, and our highest isn't bad. It's only 2 out of 4. We got 4 countries with a regional crisis level of 2. So we will 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we're gonna roll a die, and the first number to come up, 1, 2, 3, or 4, is the one it chooses. Oh, I can't see. 3, so number 3. Oh, well, which one's 3? 1, 2, 3. Eastern Europe will be reduced. Oh, well, hold on. This is the one we will attempt to lower. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself here. We roll 1. All right. We'll attempt to decrease the regional crisis level in Eastern Europe because it was a tie and we had to break the tie. A result of 1 or 8. They actually successful with a 10-sided dire. 1, 2, 8. Looking for that. Well, I guess blow number. 3. All right. So there you go. Ooh. Eastern Europe. Regional crisis level has been lowered. Thanks to UN humanitarian, or successful UN humanitarian aid. Okay. Infrastructures next. Attempt by the world region to lowest current stability. Resolve ties randomly. Do it the same way, I guess. We'll be right back. 3-way tie between Africa. Right here. Regional stability at a 4. Ooh. Central America with a 4. And the Middle East with a 4. So number 3 for regional stability is at a 4 level. Then we'll get down here to in the red. So anyway, first number to come up, 1, 2, or 3 will be the one we choose. 5, 2. That will equal stability 1. Stability 2, Central America. We'll try to lower their stability. D10, if the result is 1 or 5, this time, a little bit lower, the action successful. Plus 1. Alright, there you go. Looking for a low number, 1 to 5. Oh, it's a killer. Could be. 5, we'll take it. Central America, so their stability will go up. Tied with regional alignment. Let's put them all there. I'll put the alignment on the bottom and this one on top. There you go. That'll help. Definitely. Alright, you want to taking care of its stuff here. They will go, oops, sorry about that, with the youth empowerment. Attempt in the lowest stability region that contains a level 2 or 3 terrorist group. We'll do that. Be right back. Alright, low stability region will be this one with a 4. And we got a terror group. 2 terror groups here, but the stability's higher. So we got a 3 rated terror group here with the stability of 4. This will be the youth empowerment, so it'll go in there and try to give the kids some jobs so they don't carry guns and bomb belts strapped to themselves. To resolve a youth empowerment attempt, roll 1d10. If the result is 1 to 5, the action is successful. All right, again, it's pretty basic. Oh, that'd be nice. Reduce the terror group to 2. All right, 1 to 5. Let's go with these nice little. I don't see any die roll modifiers, so 1 to 5. All right. So over here in the Middle East, terror group 3 goes down to a. Ooh, do I have one available? No, I don't. Be right back. All right, replace the 3 with the 2 as per the results of the die roll. Alright, we'll come back up here, and last but not least, out of the 4 actions by the UN is peace talks in a civil war. Choose one civil war or civil war ceasefire in region with the lowest stability. Choose randomly your ties. Alright, gotta look for civil wars or civil war ceasefires in a region with the lowest stability. Be back. Alright, bad news. We got civil wars all over the place. I count 1, 2, 3, 4. Just glancing, but the ones that meet the criteria will be Africa and the Middle East with their low stability and their civil wars. First one for number 1 or 2 on a 6 die. 1 or 2, number 1, so it'll be Africa. We'll get the peace talks in a civil war. Make a broker peace talks roll for the war on the appropriate column of civil war resolution broker peace chart below. Oh, wow. Civil War broker peace chart. Here you go. Be right back. Alright, so we have a Civil War ceasefire counter in Eastern Europe, but its stability unfortunately doesn't meet the criteria. It's higher. So we will not use the ceasefire column. We'll be going to the Civil War column for Africa. There are die roll modifiers. If -1 if you in action, or if you spend 1 action point, are you in goodwill? Ooh, but I don't know. Let's see what these results are first. We want to get us a low die roll. +1 if regional stability is less than 5. Oh, wait. It is, regional stability is 5. Alright, so it's not, so we don't get that one. There you go. +1 if there's no Iranian influence. No Iranian influence in Africa. +1 counter beneath the Civil War or ceasefire counter. Okay, no Iran influence. -1 for optional. Oh, sorry about that. New player die roll modifier. We don't do that because we're green, but we're up to the challenge. If this was a U.S. initiated UN action, or if it occurred during a war progress activity, you spend 1 action point gained. Well, no shit. It wasn't a U.S. initiated UN action yet, so we'll be getting to that next. But or if it occurred during a war progress, which it did not. Activation says you spend 1 game. Oh, check it out. No, we don't qualify for that, but we would like to have. Alright, we get a +1 die roll modifier if we want to spend an action point. We're low on action points. Or spend our UN goodwill counter. We'll be right back. We look at the results here on the Civil War resolution broker peace chart. Okay, then we are not going to spend a goodwill counter or anything on this. We're going to save it. We're going to see what's up. I don't think things are that bad. I mean, we don't have that many action points. I'd like to maybe save some UN goodwill for something to do with Korea, but we will see. Maybe I'm messing up here. We're going to roll a die and just hope that we get a low number. Stability, we already looked through this, and we only apply, shoot, what word am I looking for? We only apply for 1, or qualify. We only qualify for 1, I'm sorry. Alright, looking for a low die roll. Let's do it to it. Oh, no die. Ooh, not good. Finding continues, no further effect. Alright, well, it ain't that bad. We didn't spend any action points. I think that's probably what we were looking for, that or a little bit lower. We didn't want anything higher, so we'll take that. Alright. Oh, let's see here. What's up with this? After the automatic UN, oh, you may choose to reform. Okay, let's see what's up. Be right back. About as Mr. President, do I want to include U.S. initiated UN actions also? We'll be right back. Presidential decisione time, and to do this in U.S. initiated actions, you got to spend one of your action points, which I only have 2. Or I got to spend my UN counter, and I didn't want to do that during the UN action, so I'm not going to do it during this action. So, presidential decision by me is to ignore that section. We will go down to move counter forward, 1 space on a turn, sequence track. And that is domestic actions. We'll call this a quick video. And when we come back, I'll be checking out the U.S. domestic actions. And, we will continue. What's up, Mr. President?